quite a wallflower. Actually, I was the full plant. I mean, a flower wouldn't be enough to describe what I was back then. Wall tree, yeah. I mean, wall forest, if you take it. Ladies and gentlemen, my manual requires that I explain the purpose of this speech. This is not a speech from the communication track. This is a speech, actually it's not a speech, it's a presentation from the competent leadership track. So I realized that tonight we're going to have a competent communicator, a competent leader, and I'm going to finish my competent leadership as well. So a night with a lot of achievements. The purpose of these two presentations are to increase club experience, club performance, and overall membership experience. Now, it is kind of boring, I'll tell you that. And since it's dark outside, I mean it's night, and probably the last thing you would want is some lecture about Toastmasters, but I have to do it. Although it states that it's between 10 to 15 minutes, I'll try to cut it short and save you the rest of the night, which I hear is important because we have a beautiful table topic session coming up with a lot of democratic stuff going on. So, if you ask any current member or previous members of Toastmasters Club, this club or any club, I believe they would agree with this. When you join Toastmasters, when you become a member, when you start delivering speeches, it not only improves your speaking skills, but it helps at a very core area in your life, something deep within. Would you agree with that? You not only get more competent speakers, but you get more confidence in general. And when you join the Toastmasters Club, you can use that confidence to express yourself better in the club and outside the club. Outside the club, when you join the Toastmasters Club, we organize social events, and you somehow upgrade from being the wallflower into a more confident social bug, let's say, which in turn helps you meet new people inside the club and outside the club. And then as things move forward, you eventually fall in love and get married. That's what has happened in our clubs. We actually graduated our first married couple this past August. So, from being a wallflower, you can become a married person if you join Toastmasters. Now, I haven't had much luck with that, but you never know. I mean, there's still hope. The thing is, in order for members to come to a club, there has to be a club. If there wasn't a club in this room would be just some bare walls and empty floor without a soul. Now, we need a club to come to. But again, if you have this club without members, then it's a very high expense because, we pay here. So there's a striking balance between happy members, happy club. One doesn't go without the other. So, in my speech tonight, I would like to talk about, it is from the Successful Club series called, It's called, it's a speech from the Successful Club series. And I would like to talk about what I believe we are doing right in our club, what can be done better for better membership experience and for better club experience, and simply what needs to be implemented from this day forward. So, and these things that I'm going to talk about contribute to what Toastmasters calls the moment of truth. Now, I was curious about what moment of truth is. Moment of truth is when people make when people make defining decisions whether to be a part of an experience in the future or not. So, since we need a club and we need members, it is really useful to have people to have a pleasant experience so that they decide to come again and again and improve our club. And in Toastmasters, there are 6 defining moments. There are 6 moments of truth. Now, if I went over each and every one of them in detail, as the manual suggests, A, you would hate me. You would hate my guts. And B, it will be so time-consuming that you will still hate my guts long after a week, and when you come here in this room, you see me. So the thing is, there are these worksheets, but I'm not going to distribute them. In fact, I'm going to leave them on the table. Here, thank you. You can take them on your way out. It actually is a way of grading our club experience. And if you are a member, right now, done, those sheets and some more material are delivered to your inboxes. If you're a member of Istanbul Toastmasters mailing list or the Bosphorus, an email has just been dispatched. So I would like to take this opportunity though to go very briefly so that you don't hate me end of the night. The first moment of truth is about first impressions. Can I see the guests who are here for the first time? Thank you. Welcome, it's good to have you. This is especially regarding you people, because we want to be able to provide you with the best experience when you come here for the first time, because it is this experience you will base your future decisions to show up again or not. So, one of the criteria of Toastmasters is actually having a professional looking meeting room. And I think we're doing a pretty decent job of that. And we're asking guests to participate in a democratic environment, especially tonight, which I really like. However, I do have one minor suggestion. Not only I have, but I mean the people that I've talked to. If somehow, usually we introduce the guests, we let the guests introduce themselves towards the end of the first half. Until that moment, if you come here for the first time as a guest or a second time as a guest, you're not given a chance to speak or introduce yourself well into the second half, or at least towards the first half of the meeting. I may suggest to pull that introduction to the very beginning of the meeting, so that from minute one, everyone will at least have a chance to speak about themselves, tell us their stories, how they got here, and then from the beginning of the meeting, everybody will be a part of the whole. Because otherwise, until people start introducing themselves, they're just sitting in silence. So if we somehow pull that stage of introducing guests to the first item on the agenda, I am assuming that we will have created a warmer environment which can help with the first with the initial experiences. Now, the second thing is about membership orientation. Thanks to our recent VP memberships as well as VP educations, we have been doing a great job in membership orientation. And I should bring out that we need to show the tracks, and I already see that they're already shown. So, David, we thank you for this. It's a clear reminder of where we are. And I know it's a little boring, but I would like to walk you through the Toastmastership track, because some of you may have seen it before, some of you may have not seen it before. How many people in the room are actually following up with their competent leaderships as we speak? How many Toastmasters members do we have in the room?
This club.
This club, the other club, both of them. Okay. The thing is, as Tolga mentioned in the beginning, Toastmasters have two tracks. One of them, when you join the club, you actually receive two manuals, and one of them is a competent communicator, the other one being competent leader. As you start making progress, you finish the first manual, and then you move into the competent communicator, advanced communicator bronze, where you deliver 10 more speeches. You become the advanced communicator silver, and then you deliver 10 more speeches, you become advanced communicator gold, and then you wait. You wait, and you wait, you wait, until you start moving on this track. When you finish both tracks, which takes a while, you become what is called a distinguished Toastmasters. It's a small community, about 20,000 people, out of 300,000 active Toast members in the world. It takes time and effort to reach there, but I think it will be well worth it. The third one is about fellowship and communication within the club. Remember how I mentioned that we organize social events? I think this club is one of the most socially active ones, because you can find us at least once a month going someplace, raising toast, drinking, and having chats, and where people actually, like me, upgrade from being the wallflower more like into the social scene. And now, thanks to our current board, David, again, this is to you, we are actually in the process of organizing inter-club events. I think there will be one in the spring.
April.
In April, okay. We will be holding a speech contest, I believe, between...
Yes, there's 7 clubs in Turkey, and on the 16th we're planning a speaking competition.
Beautiful. Congratulations on that.
Congratulations to you as well.
Thank you. The fourth one is actually program planning and meeting organization, which doesn't seem to be coming up behind me. Okay. It will come in due time. And one of the most crucial items is actually starting and finishing the meetings on time. And may I congratulate you guys. Today we started at 7:30, right on spot. We're making huge advances to that. Matt, you've been one of the oldest members, right?
Yes.
What was the record for leaving this room before? The latest?
The latest?
Yeah.
In the morning. Yeah, the next morning, no. After 10 o'clock.
After 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
That's probably because we started after 8.
Probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or people just hijack the stage. And or, both of them. So yeah, there have been times where we had to dispatch the police because we were just staying here for too long. Now, thanks to the local, the current boards and the previous ones, we are starting on time and we're leaving on time. So that's one of the things I would like to congratulate. And one of the other things that this item calls is the publication of the agenda in advance. So even 3 or 4 days ago, we already knew what the roles were, who were going to speak, and congratulations to you on that. The fifth one, the one before the last, this is coming to an end soon, I promise. I have to do this. The fifth one is actually the membership strength. And boy, do we have no problems in that. David, how many members do we have right now?
Why are you picking on me this evening?
You're the one who has contributed the most in this club, so curious.
Each club has, one has 33 and the other one has 32 at the moment.
So we are well over 60.
Yes.
Okay. I believe the general average in worldwide for Toastmasters is about 20, 25 members.
Yeah.
We used to be over 100 once, right?
Yes.
Okay. Which brings me, which is good, that we may work on our retaining skills a little bit. People come and go. People sign up, they deliver speeches and go. And in the worksheets that are over there, you can actually grade us on membership retention. Anonymously or publicly, you can tell us what we can do, what you think we can do better to retain our members so that we keep, a higher level. Rather than dropping every now and then. We were going bankrupt once, a couple of years ago. And last but not the least is the achievement recognition. This is where I have 2 orange marks, which means I think we have some room for improvement. One of them is calling for posting each member's progress. David, this is coming to you. Because, we did not have this until
Is it because I'm sitting in this corner?
No, because you're doing all these things.
It's all about vision.
Yeah, we did not have, I believe we did not have a member progress chart that everybody could see until you decided to make one.
Yes, we never had one of those. Yes, that's correct.
Okay,
Yes.
congratulations on that. And
Thank you again.
And another one of the items is actually calling for formally recognizing members' achievements. We have started coming a long way for that. We're starting recognizing, but I still think we have some room for progress because there are some members. For example, Tolga, tonight you have finished 2 manuals at once. I think we should throw a huge party to recognize your success. We're just looking for opportunities to raise a toast. So. My suggestion about that could be that we may start recognizing our members' achievements more, on the website, on our Facebook page and stuff.
Or in the club.
Or in the club, yes. But there is something that calls for congratulations on this, which is when something happens, when an achievement is made in this club, the Toastmasters headquarters probably knows about it in 48 hours. We don't take our time letting them know that, hey, this person has finished this. They know it in 48 hours. the award is probably received within a week. So we're very strong on that, reporting at least international to the headquarters. So this is the end of my presentation. I hope I didn't bore you to death. I just had to do this. But these 6 moments of truth are things that will actually help people to come to better decisions whether to continue in this club or not. So I just wanted to share my feelings and my ideas about what we can do to improve them, and actually congratulate everyone on what we are already doing great. Thank you.